All right, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
It's Sunday.
It is.
Today, Paul's final greetings, 2 Thessalonians chapter 3, starting at verse 16. Now may the Lord of peace himself give you his peace at all times and in every situation. The Lord be with you all. Here is my greeting in my own handwriting, Paul. I do this in all my letters to prove they are from me. May the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ be with you all. Another commentary. The book of 2 Thessalonians is especially meaningful for those who are being persecuted or under pressure because of their faith. We are told what suffering can do for us. 2 Thessalonians chapter 1. We are assured of final victory. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. And we are encouraged to continue living responsibly in spite of difficult circumstances. In 2 Thessalonians chapter 3 is Christ's return is more than doctrine. It is a promise. It is not just for the future. It has a vital impact on how we live now.
That's true.
Well, that's true. I mean, again, if Jesus would have, when the disciples asked, when are you coming back? He says, well, I'm going to be back on February 15th, the year 2026 at, 6:30 in the morning, standard Eastern time, or, Eastern Central, Central time. Whatever the time zone is, that's when I'm coming back. Everybody would be partying and, doing everything. And then, Valentine's Day yesterday, they'd be like, oh, gotta straighten up. Christ's going to be here tomorrow morning. Or they'd be going all night long doing their partying things. Well, I got an hour before Christ gets back. Yeah. That would be very bad.
It would be very, very bad.
Yeah.
When we should be looking at it like, we only have an hour, we need to go tell everybody we know about Christ.
Yeah.
But that's not reality.
It's not.
The way the world has been taken over by Satan right now. We are, controlled by, or I wouldn't say we are.
The world is ruled by very evil and satanic forces.
Right.
That are really, really showing their force right now. And
shockingly so.
Yeah, and it's very disturbing and shocking as a believer to see these things that are going on and being revealed to us. And so that just makes both of us, you and I together, look at this going, yeah, Christ had better get here quick because this is getting so far out of hand.
It is. But again, I will continue on saying that we are so spoiled in the United States that we're looking at this thing and that this is horrible. And third world countries have been dealing with this forever.
Yeah, look at this.
And so, it might be tomorrow, it might be today, it might not be for another long time.
Yeah.
We don't know.
And that's
just it. We don't know.
Yeah, we are spoiled here. The poor people in, Africa, I don't mean poor like monetarily poor. I'm talking about the poor like, I feel bad for those people that are in Africa right now getting absolutely slaughtered every time they show up anywhere and reveal their faith.
Right.
It's very tragic.
It is.
And we should be praying for them, for their...
Absolutely.
Praising God, first of all, for their faith and endurance to put up with it.
Mm-hmm. And the massive testimony that they're showing to others.
Yeah, and then praying for them and their families for the tragedy they need to live through. They are assured the final victory, to be sure, because now they're the ones that have been martyred, are with Christ right now. But just the terror that these people are inflicting on Christians is brutal. And we don't have that here yet.
Not yet.
I have a feeling it's coming.
Unfortunately, and that's the point I was trying to make, is here in the States, because we're so spoiled, it has potential to get so much worse before the tribulation ever begins.
Yeah.
And that's what we get caught up on is, well, it must be time for him to come back because it's getting rough. Well, but it's been rough forever for people, and we just notice it because we're spoiled.
We as Americans wouldn't know what to do if that kind of brutality came here to America.
No, we wouldn't.
We'd lose our minds.
Yeah.
People would the great falling away, I think that's when that would happen, is if that sort of brutality came here.
Yeah.
When they're just lining people up somewhere and just slaughtering them because of their relationship with Christ, that's when I feel here in America there'd be a really big falling away, because we have no concept of what that would mean.
Right.
So, okay, hope everybody has a glorious day, and we'll talk to you later.